So, for Toronto Raptors, they reached their last hope. The Raptors right now are 12th in the East and are last in their division, and they're 11th in offensive rating, and they're 19th in defensive rating, and they're 17th in net rating, and they're 24th in assists per game. And for the players that are playing very well right now for the Raptors core, you have Fred VanVleet, OG Anunoby, Pascal Siakam, Scotty Barnes, and the rest follows. So for the Raptors, they've had a really bit of a struggling start. They're 1-4 in their last 5 games, and they're playing the Sacramento Kings, I'm pretty sure, today. And I don't know if they're gonna win. The reason why I say it because everything, the load basically right now is on Pascal Siakam or it's on someone else playing good. Whenever somebody else struggles, basically it's a one-man show in this team. And for Pascal Siakam, he's leading this whole entire team in every stat category possible, whether it's points, whether it's assists, whether it's rebounds. And at the same time, this cannot be happening. And for the Raptors, I think they gotta find another secondary scorer. Yes, I know Gary Trent Jr. has basically been playing very well over his last 10 or so games, but at the same time, you can't be at the bottom of the playoff picture and only having a 40% win percentage, and you're 13 games back of first place, and you're not even having anything to have that's promising. For the Raptors, just looking at their team stats, they basically shoot the 6th most field goal attempts in the league. They make the most free throws at 20 a game. They attempt the 4th most free throws at 25 a game. And they rebound the 4th best in the league at 12.5 offensive rebounds per game. And they're first in steals, we all know that. They're 7th in block, and they're first in turnovers. They don't really turn the ball over a lot. But the only thing for a team that's basically an issue is, number 1, I would say is 3-point production. Number 2, I would say defensive rebounding because they don't have big. Number 3, I would say the ability to pass the ball and just play ISO heavy offense. And lastly, their point production. And the reason why their point production isn't really high because their bench is pretty much confusing. And you want to see this now? Let's just look at their stat breakdown. For the Raptors right now, you have almost your whole entire starting lineup getting you over 10 points a game, or almost over 15%. And your starting lineup basically gives you almost over 30% from the 3-point line, and Scotty Barnes shoots the lowest at 30%. And for this, the stars are pretty much at a good mark. And the only thing that lack the least is their bench. I've been saying this for the past almost 5 or 6 months, but at the same time, the Raptors are lacking a bench. And if you can get a spark off the bench, for example, if we can get someone, let's say for an example here, we get, I don't know what bench score you can ask for, but if you were to get a Malik Monk, that would be basically something very nice for a Raptors team to have, because you're a scorer off the bench, you basically have a punch to provide off the bench unit, and Precious Shore, he's playing very well the last 5 or so games, and Boucher has been on and off, but that's good, a good punch off the bench, and Joe Wieskamp, he's been playing very well. And he's been a good adder for his team. He's shooting over 75%, though he hasn't really got a lot of playtime. And the Raptors team need a bench. And everyone else is getting repped in the G League, Jeff Doughton, Ron Harper, Justin Champagny, who have been waived, and others. And at the same time, this Raptors team, they need scoring. And for this Raptors team, when we were very much good, we had basically a balanced bench. We had basically a balanced starting unit. And we basically just lost a starting Kawhi Leonard, so what more are we losing here? And for the Raptors, yes, they're the 5th seed in the conference last season, but at the same time, it's not going to cut you any slack, because last season they won 48 games and lost 34, and they're basically at that margin of a standstill. So for this Raptors team, they have a lot of work to do, and for a trade deadline, if I were to get someone, or we just say a need of asset, is basically bench scoring, another backup guard, and basically a big. And that's all I really got to say in the Raptors today. So if you all enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and be sure to like this video because I have many videos coming out in this next couple of days. So please be sure to enjoy and leave a like, and all support is appreciated. I'm out, man. It is what do you mean? Peace out.